Hey friends, welcome back to another children's sermon. My name is Becca. For those of you who are new here, we're glad to have you. And for those of you who are coming back again, it is good to be with you again. So, can anybody tell me what today is? Today is Holy Trinity Sunday. So, anybody know what the Trinity is? You're right. It's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Sometimes it's really easy to think about the Trinity as a triangle. Yep, that's right. So today we are celebrating Holy Trinity Sunday. And does anybody know what color the lectionary year Holy Trinity Sunday is? You're right again. It is white and gold. So now is a great time to go and gather something maybe white or gold that you want to be on your table. Maybe it's your coffee table or your dining room table, but to help you and your family remember what today is. So our story today comes from Isaiah 6. And so today I'm going to read to you the story, but there is no pictures. So there are some different ways that you can hear the story. So maybe you want to illustrate or draw pictures of what the story is while I read. That's a great idea. Or maybe you want to act it out as a family. That's also a wonderful idea. Maybe you want to follow along in a Bible, or you want to paint a picture or build it out of Legos or use puppets. Those are all wonderful ideas. So now is a great time to pause the video and go find a way that you and your family will be able to listen and hear and be a part of the story. All right, friends, so here we go. This is from Isaiah. Isaiah has a vision. And so we're going to read about Isaiah's vision. Now I'm going to tell you the story is kind of wild. There are some really interesting creatures with lots of wings, and there's a really big cloak, and there are visions, and it's so good. Lots of good movement too. And then at the end, something very, very important is said. So listen closely for the end of the story. All right, friends. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lofty, and the hem of his robe filled the temple. Seraphs were in attendance above him. Each had 6 wings. With 2 they covered their faces, and with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they flew. And one called to the other and said, "Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of his glory." This pivots on the thresholds shook at the voices of those who called, and the house was filled with smoke. And I said, "Woe is me! I am lost, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips. Yet my eyes have seen the King of the King, Lord of hosts." Then one of the seraphs flew to me, holding a live coal that had been taken from the altar with a pair of tongs. The seraph touched my mouth with it and said, "Now that this has touched your lips, your guilt has departed, and your sin is blotted out." Then I shared the voice of the Lord, saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" And I said, "Here I am, send me." What a good story. Did you hear about that animal with 6 wings? Those are a lot of wings. A seraph is what it's called. I wonder if they're maybe like part dragon, part bird, part, well, they had 2 wings cover their feet, so maybe they only have 2 feet, so maybe they're part chicken. That is a wild story, but it's a vision. It's Isaiah's vision. Isaiah's vision included seraphs, is what they're called, flying 6-winged heavenly beings who guarded God's throne and worshipped without stopping. Perhaps they looked like a species of dragonfly. Oh, that's different than the chicken I suggested, a dragonfly, or a 6-winged darter. So some kind of insect, which is crazy and cool. even though it wasn't said a lot, Isaiah was worried. He was nervous, right? Have you ever been nervous when you're going to do something big? Maybe recently you got nervous about a big test at the end of the year, or something that you have to do before you can finish the year for school. Maybe a big assignment. But he knew he carried an important message for God, and so he did it anyways. Even though all of this was scary, he did it anyways. He said, "Here I am, send me." When have you needed some extra courage to do something for God? When I think about something that I had to do for God that I was nervous about, is sometimes doing these children's sermons make me nervous, especially when I have to come up with something new every week, and that can be kind of scary. And so I just need a little extra courage and trust that God is going to make these stories and these videos great every week. Have you ever had to do something that makes you nervous, but you did it for God, so you found some extra courage? I'd love to hear what that thing is for you. I'd love for you to share with me next time I see you something that maybe you needed some extra courage for. I can't wait to hear how you read the story this week. I hope your family acted it out, or used puppets, or you drew, or you created with Legos. I can't wait to see it. And so if you want to go back and read this again, you can go back to Isaiah 6, 1 through 8. All right, friends, that's our story for this week. Until next time, see ya.